Hello everyone and welcome to Sutton's Days. Today we're going to talk canning plans, my friend. It is my 2023 canning plan coming right at you. I discussed this for a brief minute in one of the previous videos and there was some interest in it, so I thought I would tell you what I'm planning on canning this year. This is something that I think is really important because we're doing this right now. We're going through our pantries, we're inventorying everything, we're menu planning, we're seeing what we're using, what we're not using, right? And so based on all of that information, I am developing a plan. I do this every year. I develop a plan for what I am intending to can in the upcoming year. It's not written in blood. It changes every single year, okay? Because a lot of it is contingent on what is happening in the world, what is happening with sale prices, what I can get my hands on, what I grow, what I don't grow, all of that fun stuff. But this is where I'm starting off this year, and we'll see how it goes. So in the description box below is a link where you can download the canning plan for free. Yes, it's super cool. I love it. It's very simple, basic, right? So the first thing is I'm going to can carrots. Doesn't sound real exciting, does it? But I'm going to can carrots. I want to put up 12 pints of carrots, and then I want to put up 12 pints of glazed carrots. Those are really, really good. Beets. I'm going to put up 12 pints of beets, 12 pints of pickled beets. Butternut squash, I'm looking at 12 jars. We're going to see that might actually increase. Green beans, I want to put up 24 pints. Lima beans, I want to put up 24 pints because I've got somebody in the house that could eat them every single day. Black beans, I'm going to put up 12 pints. Applesauce, 12 pints. Apples, 12 pints. Grapes, 12 pints. And then cranberry sauce, I only want to do 4 pints, okay, which is 8 half pints. Blueberry jam, I'm going to do a couple different kinds of blueberry jam because, well, I have the blueberries, as you saw by the freezer. So I put 24 jars of that. Pardon me. I will sell part of that, and part of that I will end up keeping and giving away. They're going to be a low sugar jam. They're going to be a low sugar jam with Pomona's pectin. That's all I use anymore. Then I'm going to do beef stew. 12 quarts of that. 12 quarts of chicken soup. 12 quarts of split pea soup, 12 quarts of ham and bean soup. Those have saved us quite a few times over this fall and this winter. Phil's actually having beef stew tonight for dinner because it's quick, it's easy, it's good, and why not, right? It's better than the stuff you can buy in the stores. So I'm going to do those. I might find another soup or two to add to this. But I've kind of drilled it down over the years to these are the 4 that I know without fail we're going to eat. So those 4 I always plan on. I'm also going to be working this year on some shelf-stable condiments, okay? I am on a quest, and because it has to be an approved recipe, for a couple different kinds of mustard and for a low-sugar ketchup. We'll see how that goes. I don't know how that's going to work out. But, you know, I can wish. I can definitely wish. One of the things that I'm definitely going to be doing, I'm on the hunt right now, is for my own version of Rotel, making up my own Rotel. I think that's going to be epic come fall when all the peppers and the tomatoes are coming in. And so I am on the hunt right now, and I sought out the assistance of a friend so that I could make sure to get an approved recipe for doing this, because we use Rotel a lot. I love it. It's, you know, peppers, chilies, and tomatoes. It's good. It's just good stuff. Now, whoop, almost lost it. There's a note section down below, and this is where I'm just making notes to myself. So I'm going to backfill the meats as sales arise and the need arises. And quite honestly, I might backfill it just as the sales arise and see how much more I can stick on the shelves. Because we're using it. We're going to continue to use it. And so I don't want to miss out on a great sale, but I also don't want to have more than we can actually consume here in 3 years. So I have to find that balance right there. So I will be backfilling meats as sales arrive. Jams and jellies I will be making, and I'll be bringing some, you know, to you guys because I do sell these at the farmer's market. So That'll be happening. Fruit juices. I discovered fruit juices this year and am having just a field day making them, and Phil drinks them. So, and you can use them for making jelly. There's just, hello, fruit juices. So I'm going to be doing those. And then I also am looking at the fruit cocktail. What I have to see is that when the peaches and the pears are available to me and they're ripe, so that I can do that and add the grapes and the cherries and all that. So there is an approved recipe for making your own fruit cocktail, which I think would be amazing. And then I can control how much sugar is in there. So that on the surface is my canning plan for 2023. I'm stocked, you know, I'm stocked. I actually don't need to can any mushrooms this year. I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off. I might have to backfill. I just might have to backfill. There are, you know, vegetables, canned vegetables. I pretty much can what Phil will definitely eat. And the fruits, there's a few things that, you know, I want to experiment with. Like, you know, I do apples and applesauce. That's not a big thing. But I want to get into more fruits that I make myself, that I can myself. So we'll see how that goes. But for the most part, that's all she wrote. So, not, you know, I'll be bringing you guys along for that and a whole bunch more, because I'm always testing out recipes that I find in Ball or on the National Center for Home Food Preservation, or, you know, any of those places that are approved recipes. So I'm always testing different ones out to see if it's something that we want on our shelves. And I might as well bring you guys along, because it might be something you want on your shelf. One thing I forgot. I just saw this. One thing I forgot. Pickled peppers. These came from my garden. So I want my own pickled peppers. Hello. And these are, oh my gosh, these are so good. So good. So I am definitely going to be doing more of these next year, because, I mean, they're great. They're great on burgers. They're great on hot dogs. They're great on sausages. They're great in salami cream cheese roll-ups. They're great, period. So I'm definitely going to be doing those again. I'm going to be probably looking at a few more pickles as we move forward, because I can eat the pickles as long as they're not really sugary, you know. And so I'll probably be looking at more along that line. Honestly, I'm just not a fermented kind of person. And we only eat a finite amount of pickles. So there'll be small batches here and there, but those peppers are coming along for the ride. So I would love to hear what your canning plan is for 2023. Drop it in the comments section down below. Yes, I mentioned butternut squash. Okay. I'm like, definitely got to keep adding butternut squash, and maybe any other squashes I might try, you know, any other winter squashes that I might try. But the butternut, hands down, she's a winner. So throw your canning plan in the comment section down below. I would love for you to inspire me and other people on different things that we might be able to can that we hadn't thought of, because the hive mentality is a great one, and you guys are fantastic. I hope that this explained the canning plan. This is my plan. This is actually much smaller, because the meats, I have not defined the meat. Well, for obvious reasons. I have not defined how much meat, because I'm there. You know what I mean? So now it's a as needed basis. We're going to do this. So I can't wait to hear what you're doing for 2023 for your plans for canning. Until next time, everybody, be safe.